Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm the Ron. I exist. I'm here. Yeah, I don't know. Try to find some words here to exist in time and space. No, ooh, that's a lovely sound. Why, thank you for the follow, Pierce Buddy Courage. Here's... I feel like that name... I don't know. It's a cool name. Nevertheless, hello, how are you? How you doing? I'm out here hooping. Not really. I'm out here fighting for my life. But that's alright, because now we fight together. Or something. I'm from... Ah! Wonderful. That explains much. So yes. Good to see that my son is, doing... You know... I love Minty. And that's the end of that thought. I love Minty. But I prefer Minty the bottom over Risa the villain the bottom. 100 times out of 100. Villain, step your game up. You are not as good as my cat butler son. Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Sorry, I'm getting myself distracted. There's a lot going on here. We'll talk briefly about the fact that, obviously, Hulk Hogan has passed. I'm only going to talk about it briefly because fuck Hulk Hogan. He's a scumbag. You know, it says a lot about your character. Yeah, Minty is better. Step your game up. It says a lot about your... That's my line. Gimmick infringement. It says a lot about the person who you are when people long for the days when you used to just be a pathological liar. You know, because Hogan used to tell, ridiculous, over-the-top, not at all believable, easily discernible for lies. But they were harmless. And then, you know, obviously, we don't need to talk about the rest of the stuff that happened with him because fuck Hulk Hogan. But yes, so anyway. Here you go. Let me see how I sound. I guess I sound alright. It's okay, Minty's better. You're not saving the world. I'm saving the world from you and your chaos and your destruction. Stop lying to the people, villain. Tired of your villainy. I wanted to try to get allergy shots today. I couldn't get allergy shots today. I haven't eaten a... No, I ate 2 days ago. I had a proper meal 2 days ago. I had a proper meal 2 days ago, but I haven't had... I haven't had a proper meal yesterday. I wanted to try to eat today before. Couldn't do that. Hey. I'll show you how to assert dominance. Ready, villain? You have the next minute to apologize and say, "I'm sorry, God Daddy. Please don't ban me, or please don't time me out, or I'm going to time you out." So clock's ticking, villain. Get to it. Anyway, New ant infestation. It just... All right, see you later. How long do I want to time you out for? Do I want to time you out for a week? And you're going to see screen in a minute here. I had to replace my cat's water bowl, and I wanted to try to run out to get that done before stream, and literally just well, the other thing has been my stomach has been super volatile, which is why I didn't get the chance to go out and do anything, was because I like basically I eat anything and I'm on the toilet for hours and it sucks. And I, even yesterday where I ate like next to nothing, I ate a couple calorie mates, and I was already going to sleep with a stomach ache, and then I woke up and it's like, oh no, here I go again. Time to suffer. Second part, villain. I'm sorry, God Daddy, what's the second part? Please don't time me out. Alright, I now you'll be able to see screen. I think. Did it not? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're working. Yeah, we working. There, good. Oh, good girl. Alright. Granted kids to hell. That's... How do you grant someone to hell? That don't make no sense. Anyway, let's lock in here. You know what I want? I want to see another Monica RPer run in here. Because, I write poetry IRL, so, like, I want want one of them to come in here and be like, ah, ha, ha. Well, she's dead. Like, Malaya the hero is dead, because you killed her. Malaya the hero, you didn't kill, what's-her-face? You didn't kill, You didn't kill, You didn't kill Sayori, that's what I'm trying to say. I can words, I promise. Yada. Alright, real quick. Where did I leave off? What day did I leave off? Is this the final day before things happen? Because I prepared a special poem. And I don't know if today's the day to read it. Shut up. We don't need that. You're welcome, brat. Yeah, that one. Okay, so this is the last time that's right, because I missed it last week, because I, closed my eyes, and when I opened them again, hours had passed. Yeah, join the literature club. No, I think we have one more day of poems. Yeah, I think I have one more day of poems. So I'll wait to read the special poem. All right. Let me instead read a different poem, I guess. Let's... All right, the meter on this is goofy, but I'll read it anyway. If Shakespeare could have half the skill, he'd serenade you to your fill. But sadly for he, that boy isn't me. If he were, he'd be in for a thrill. All right, that meter wasn't bad. Little limerick action for you. I'll be right back. The replacement water fountain for my cat is here. So I'll be right back. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the button. But I am back. We're attempting to make flowers. Good. I unfortunately don't have the time to set up that water fountain just yet. So it's gonna have to wait. Oh, I guess we can mention, you know, the fact that V Shoujo shuttered officially, but you know, That's no great loss. All right, start with Monica, because I can. Bastard, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, you do. But she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Bitch! I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you kept your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Yeah, my mouse is fine. Put it lately, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Y'all remember... apparently, they're trying to phase out blue screens. Did y'all hear about that? That Windows is trying to phase out blue screens? Because that really startled me. I think his DDLC escape plan failed. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. I mean, babe, I tried. I don't know what to tell you. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Yeah, it's at least better than yesterday's. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Seems like you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. You better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. That doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? At least read mine too for now. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. Read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. And if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, well. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, bastard? You would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. We know, Monica. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. 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 Selection. Back to where else? Just Monica. There you go. These are all the Just Monicas I have. I'll get some self-care in. Thank you, villain. Ducky. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Just Monica. Finally. Hooray. It's villain time for you. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Bastard, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, bastard. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? The psycho eyes. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. Babe, you know, it's fine. We're not going to talk about it. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I won't care. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Ooh, alright, now we talking. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem, too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! I want to see if there's, like, is even at all legible. Respond. Had a journal. Was this leader? Like, it's almost legible? Cat. It's almost legible. Hello. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. Yes, I can tell. In case you couldn't tell, this poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Ah! I think I'm going to vomit. Bye. See you later. No. Hold on, was that the last poem? Let's see. Okay. You know what? Let me read the final day poem. I think that might have been... I think I might have miscalculated the days here. Where did I write it? Put it on a piece of scrap paper somewhere. Scrap paper. Where did I put that? Definitely didn't throw it out. Things. Well, these I'll throw out. That's gonna be really upsetting if I lost this poem. I'm being creepy for no reason. What piece of literature is being read in today's book? Well, I wrote a poem for the final day of Doki Doki, and I'm trying to find where I put it. put this fucking poem.
Where did me poem go?
I don't include the nuclear word. No. No, we're not talking about Femboy Jesus this time around. All right, I don't know where it went. Thought I kept it on my desk. But I'm not finding it on my desk. Granted, I'm not like tearing it apart the way I should. With a carp is insulting. No. So as I said, we're not on that today. This is is this it? This is it. I found it. I found the poem. All right. Cool. Here we go. There's a crackle of lightning in my brain. I should be happy now. My thoughts are red, hot, thick, deep, sticky. It stings to touch. It burns. Chaos. 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 I want to tear her throat out. Fuck 'em. Beat the lot of them with my fists until they're paste. The digital landscape is hell. Breaths are sharp. They sting. I wonder what it feels like when a human skull is crushed with your bare hands while he's still breathing. When you make that sound, I want to slice your chest plate open with an axe, or blow it open with a sawed-off shotgun, or blow your head into chunks and rip the gunk out of your lungs and throw it on the ground, so at least you'll shut up. Don't touch me! You don't know me! I am not real! I will fuck you when you least expect it. Get on your knees. Don't talk. Do as I say. You are in danger with my thoughts. I can't trust them either. So, pretty inspiring poem, I think. Very, I was inspired by, Voltaire, honestly, when I wrote that. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. Oh, hold on. I need to double check something. What are you doing? Okay. Need to double check how this next bit worked. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. I'm also going to take my shirt off IRL because I'm starting to sweat already. Yeah. Offer a lurky tribute to the boss. Well, I appreciate you, Blind. You missed, perhaps my magnum opus of poetry. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Hey? What about Bastard? Bastard is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too? What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Bastard around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Bastard decide who to help instead of abusing your power? Not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Let Bastard make the choice, okay? Hey, fine. Fine. Jeez. Bastard, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? There we go. I wanted to pick Natsuki, but alright. Yo, what y'all on? Y'all fuck with this? Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. What he chose. No, it's not fair! Girls, shut up. Giving us all this work and then taking Bastard for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Nobody fucking asked you. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Bastard away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health, babe. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. That's so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Bastard. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles and as Yuri pushes her out the door. Okay. Get ready, y'all. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Bastard, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Hold on. Get the timer, because the villain is scared. He's a scared, and this is the only way comforted. Hey. Right. No, get over here, villain. Stay and listen. Alright, 5 minutes on the clock for your fake Astarion. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? No, darling, I'm a man. I like, you know, a bit of space now and again. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, bastard. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood within me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, bastard, just know how much I love you. I'm going to save again, right here. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, bastard. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No. I don't accept your confession. Fuck you. Now, the goal is... Look at all this text. It's the splash page for the store, you know, the store description, but it keeps repeating. Main menu. Yes. I see, darling. History, main menu. History. Main menu. He's already fucking dead. It doesn't make a difference. History, main menu. History, main menu, darling. Bit more main menu for you. Yes, indeed. Oh my, she's starting to decompose, darling. All that blood is gone from her. How fucking terrible. I should have had my drink. Really a missed opportunity. Yes. Main menu. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Ah! Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, bastard? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh my. There go Natsuki and Yuri, darlings. I need chat, darling. Darling? Darling, come along. Yes, they're deleted successfully. Fucking hell. Ah, that's 5 minutes. Thank you, stinky villain. Did that not give a new picture? Promo. It apparently didn't. Why did it not give a new picture? Okay, let's try again. Oh, we skipped past that part. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Bastard, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh, I don't have to do the voice anymore. Oh. Haha, yeah, what's a shame. Pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. There we go. It skipped all of that. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Is it working? Hello? Yay, there you are! Hi again, bastard. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, I didn't break shit! You be quiet, villain. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, bastard. Or... Interesting. So... We might get the jump scare? You go by Nay or something. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I guess it doesn't really matter. That's interesting. Okay, so... I'm obviously streaming on OBS. Monica is supposed to detect... That's interesting. So you also got doxxed? Alright, in the files... And I'm pretty sure it was all supposed to be within Doki Doki Plus. The game is supposed to detect OBS. And it's supposed to skip that screen. That dialogue, but it didn't, which is interesting. So we might not get the jump scare, because apparently this did not detect that OBS is running. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Would it be possible that you didn't know that? No, I knew. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Shut up! Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while. You saw something very limited and very specific, so, I, in fact, did not get doxxed to anything, really, which is interesting. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. Yeah, it's kind of what obsession does. Obsession without shame. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. Well done, villain. What kind of cruel game is this, bastard? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? I don't fucking know. It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, bastard. More than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Let me just check something real. Okay, so I have to listen to at least 15 of her monologues. And I have to hit the skip button at some point. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, bastard. But now you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Babe, I'll be dead in, like, 30 years, probably. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while, either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. Just check audio real quick. I'm gonna do it this out. Doesn't run until they call me by my first name. Be quiet, Risa. Villain. I'm gonna do it this out. Doesn't run until they call me by my first name. Is audio actually like fucky with everyone? Like my mic? Is audio actually like fucky with... Alright, maybe not. I sound fine though. Well, like specifically, did it sound like I was like... Here, you know what? I'll be unlazy about this. Well, I'm not worried about the echoey. I know why echoey. I was listening for something else. Echoey I'm not bothered with. Yeah, echoey I understood. No, there was something else going on. When I first pulled up to listen back to myself. Alright. The most expressive poems felt empty to me. Guess you don't need my help then. I mean, you should actually try to be helpful. Like, try to be more helpful. So, you know, there's that. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, bastard. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. With that being said, bastard, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. Yo, we getting married. Fuck all y'all. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Bastard, will you go out with me? Well, I mean, yes. So happy. You really are my everything, bastard. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, bastard. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Hint. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. This is only one way to find out, right? Monica, Monica. Monica. Nika. Monique. Monica. 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 Moich. Monica. Let me say something real quick. Monica for the second time. Sorry. Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just monitor kernel access. Just monitor kernel access. Hi again, bastard. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Though it is the end of the world and everything, I've not known such bliss ever in my life before. Because we're here eternally. There you go. Tonka off the dome. It'll be funny if I didn't give you 5 minutes of Poor Victorian Child and I just scared you more. Wouldn't that be great? Alright, 5 minutes on the clock. Alright, in a round burrow. Alright, I'll make you fake ID. Alright, don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, bastard. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find me strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all me heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted me character file if you preferred playing without me. Again, that's a hint of what you meant to do. I don't care. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, bastard? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect me thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. Well, you know. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Hello. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not again, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'll close the game. I don't really want to quit. But you're not giving me a choice. Alright. Let's go back into the game. Let's see what I've unlocked. Alright, I done it. Yes, log into the fucking game. Alright. Happy end. There's a poem. Fire of all of Monica's other poems. An electrical signal from some remote corner of me brain, connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals make my chest tingle around me beating heart. Wait, what? Electrical signal from some remote corner of my brain. Connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals make my chest tingle around me beating heart. The nerves make me hand move, staining a dead tree with some dark substance. The ink reflects light into your glimmering eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you were holding my hand which wrote it. Let your emotions stir together till our hearts beat in harmony. Connected to each other, I feel electric. Alright, I did that one. Alright, I unlocked this one as well. It's a promo. What are these poems then? And that's my 5 minutes of the poor Victorian child. Thank you, villain, for, you know, being a brat, I guess. Staying focused on our goals. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the virtual machine affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the virtual machine affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate an experiment with their ability to change the... How does someone effectively navigate an experiment with their ability to change the contents of their virtual machine? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional. It runs the risk of drawing eyes. Paula Miner, project manager. Um, that's not me. Um, hmm. Why am I missing a couple poems? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I know what those poems are. My bad. Um, what just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess I was wishful thinking. Bastard, I don't know if you would have any idea. But if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. You're fine. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. You already love me forever. Babe. Babe. Babe, start talking. Oh, there we go. You ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically be like a prison. Like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. Shut up, I'm a VTuber. Before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. There you are, darling. I am indeed here, and actually, I dare say, you've missed, you've missed, what are the words I'm trying to say? You've missed weeks of original poems. Would you like a sample? Or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge between, like that, between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. Being trapped in the bathroom impacts my life. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Help me kill the fucking ants in my apartment. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, bastard. Alright, so that's probably the first bit. Like, it's probably one of 15 that I have to go through. Lock in. Hello, darling. Would you like a kiss, darling? You know, I was reading a thing, I can't really talk too much about it, but it's basically, like, be consistent with your VTuber branding, and, like, the idea of a Prohibition-era mobster doing a Starian voice is, like, you know, complete detriment to, you know, the branding and the theme, but at the same time, who cares? Sometimes you just gotta be funny. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan, I guess? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I mean, excuse me, I see it's Japan inspired, but I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place.
It takes place in hell.
Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Are they? Not to mention everything is in English.
I would like to eat your face. I would like to consume a villain. I would like to wear your skin.
Feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. Kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Is it a place that doesn't have an ant problem? Damn, Monica went away without listening to my poems. Sad. Erlen! I wish I could say I was doing alright. There's a lot going on. But I'll figure. I'm gonna send a tweet real quick. Stay long enough to listen to me read some poem. Please have a Monica RPer go up to my purple and listen to my original poems, please. Yep, there you go. I said that on Blue Sky as well. I'm a crackhead. Just Monica. Monica. Go up to... Oh, there you go. Monica RP but how are you, Merlin? Never mind me, but how are you? Monica RP possibly dropped into my DDLC stream and did... I'm changing it up for Blue Sky so I can use, you know, not banned words. Did a little bit of a thing, but didn't say long enough to listen to me read some poems. Please have a Monica RPer show up to twitch.tv/therunIsLive and listen to my original poems, please. All right, let's lock in again. Hopefully somebody listen. If you're in chat, like retweet, spread the information. Tell your people to retweet that. Get a Monica RPer into the stream right now to listen to my poetry. Please. I'm not even asking y'all to donate nothing. All right. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Thank you, villain. You're actually being helpful. I sent one to... All right. Let's... I'm just popping myself here. Rest in piss, you won't be missed, Hulk Hogan. I knew the Iron Sheik account would have something good to say about the fucking the death of what's his face? Death of Hulk Hogan. Anyway, lock in. Imagine, yeah. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we could still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Hold on. Hold on. Something I neglected to do. Hold on. Here you go. Imagine if I spent money to promote that post. That would be the epitome of tweaker. Yeah, all right. Fucking sex bots out here just trying to like signal boost my shit when what I need is to read poetry. but in a way that it makes sense. All right. I'm locked in again. Maybe. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. You're the villain. You feel scared and alone all the time. My bad. Yeah, fake it till you make it. Hold on, I think I missed a line though. Pretty much everyone feels a bit scared and alone, but being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together. That's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? I'm a man. I'm never allowed to express my vulnerabilities. Like I am, but I'm not. It's complicated. No, you know what? That's fine. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I almost sent to another promo channel. Hey, somebody summon me a Monica RPer so I can read my fucking poetry. Marks. Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. I think it'd be funny to just like, especially if I get one to be like, oh shit, all right, out of character, your poetry is really good. All right, moving on. Bastard, how much do you read? I mean, articles and stuff. I haven't read in a while. Way too easy to neglect reading books. I need to finish reading my cousin's series. I'm more than halfway. There's a lot of things I need to read. Time, baby. Way too easy to neglect reading books. You don't read much. It almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. This is true. That statement is 100% fact. You know what? I will... Hold on. There's one place I will post this shit. God damn. Not what That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Let's see. Savage for the Moolah. That's a name. I got followed by some dude on Blue Sky called Savage for the Moolah. Alright. But yeah, no, it's incredible. Like once you actually commit yourself to read a good book specifically, you will run through that shit. And like I need to get back into that more. I need to finish The Wolves of War by Adam T.S. Conlon, my literal cousin. Oh god damn it. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better, I guess. Helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. Not hard at all to just pick up some random book that's short and captivating. Again, The Wolves of War by Adam T.S. Conlon. It's not a short book, but still, before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? The two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. The Wolves of War by Adam T.S. Conlon. Pretty sure they're still available on Amazon. Anyway, that's 4. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance, true? Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Okay, but like counterpoint to all of that, like I hear you. But it's like really weird and rude and off-putting to just like walk up to random people on the street like, hey, will you be my friend? So, you know, you kind of, you know, efficiency is not really the name of the game here. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking a complete random and get lucky, you make a new friend. Well, I mean, that's... And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? I mean, in theory, yes. Counterpoint, you know, you could end up walking by, like, you know, that those random people you walk by, they're fucking complete assholes. Pieces of shit. Like, you know, you kind of, not really that depressing, it's just, you know, it is what it is. It's one of those things you shouldn't think about because not a lot of good will come from thinking about them. We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. I mean, we kind of do, Discord. Hey, Mastermind coming through to help the Delulu dreams. Appreciate you, bud. You're my guy. Who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off, Discord. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? So I think that was 5. I think it's 5 of 15. Alright, that's what's up. Hello, Monica. Monica, Monica. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room for you, There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you, for real. And to feel your warmth. Feel my fat ass, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. That's easy. It's back in my mic. That's 6. If me count is accurate. Hello. You have beautiful eyes. It is not blue. It is not blue eyes. You are good look green eyes. Moderately tall question mark? I'm gonna have to replace the headset. Thankfully not the one that I use for the desktop, the one for the laptop, the one that I've had for ages. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called, Markov? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry, just forget I said anything. Portrait of Markov is probably based on VM2? Maybe? You know, maybe that's, you know, where we're getting Project Libitina? I don't know this one. I don't know the answer. You know what? Give me a... Yeah, I'll keep it here, because somebody might find this funny. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. Maybe? I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. That's really easy to do. You hear. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Get to Christmas. I'm the ghost of Christmas sex. When you have sex on Christmas, it's because of me. Get to Christmas. Hello. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing it in the first place? Knew it was horror, subathon goal, and I got it for free. Were you that lonely? Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I don't want to be no more. I don't want to have to handle this. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? So happy we have this ending together. I'm just smacking my mouse my spacebar real loud. Except for where I am in Ohio, Poland. Where I live is fucking dope. The rest of this state can... And Cincinnati's fine. The rest of this state can burn in a fire. Bastard, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Yes and no. It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent and jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. Pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. I mean, people already know fucking I'm in Ohio. Mark. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. Doki Doki love stomps. I need more people to signal boost me trying to get another fucking Monica RPer into this chat so I could read my poetry and have someone pretending to be Monica be like, oh shit. Your poems were really good. Okay, bye. At least it's not Johnny Drop Toehold Ballin'. So I have to thank you for that. Makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Okay, so that's 10. Yeah, the tapping of my pencil didn't come through. Oh, it did. It did at the very end. It came through. My sound gate is up, right? Hold on, babe. I got you in a minute. Don't worry about it. I cannot. I don't have these abilities. Yeah, it's up. All right. All right, it's good. I cannot draw a mustache on her face. Otherwise, I would. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. What does that mean? That's a weird statement. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it, though. I haven't blinked in a long time. Punch him in the throat. Would hold up in court of self-defense. Your Honor, she's an alien. There's some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I've never really looked into it, though. Yeah, that'll table salt in the eyes will fix you if you don't blink. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? True. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Pocket sand! Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. I mean, I'll dox myself in a minute. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. I'm not. This is a story I've told before. Trigger warning suicide for the second time. I have tried to kill myself twice in the past. Now, they were, like, terrible attempts. Like, I kind of knew. Now I'm going to restart my computer for updates. Fam, dox yourself now. No, stay here and be witness to me doxing myself. Like, they were things that I knew weren't going to work, but I was in such a state of, like, depression and hysterics that I did them anyway. Well, those days are behind me. Eyesore, to be fair. Those days are behind me. But it was the second time when it happened, and there was, like, a lot of depression happening. But it was the second time it happened where I was like, you know what? I need to see someone. I need to... I need to seek professional help. And for me personally, the therapy didn't do a lot. But I had to do the therapy to get a psychiatrist within that organization. And I tell you, the medicine was what did it in the end. The medicine was like, I was always afraid that like I would feel different. Like I would somehow feel like a different person when I started on medication. I was like weirdly scared and had illogical pride in terms of like, you know, I want to be me no matter what, good or bad. But when I started on my medication, the end result was I didn't feel different. Quite the opposite. I felt like myself again. I felt how do I want to phrase this? I felt like the person who I was for most of my life before the depression started to ramp up and became like obvious depression. I felt like myself again. So like, just the craziness of that thing of like, it's crazy what an SSRI will do. Actually, I don't think my medication is considered an SSRI. But it's a very common antidepressant. Like one of the most common ones distributed. And we balance it out with a mood stabilizer because the only side effect that comes up is that like it would sometimes make me prone to crying spells. And like a little will get overwhelmed like kind of easily. But just kind of the combination of the two of those is like, oh, I'm good now. I feel like myself, and like even lulls where, for whatever reason, where I'm not on medication, like the idea of gamer end, of Dark Soulsing myself, of sewer slide, they haven't really come up again. So, you know, anyway. That's me. That's a little bit of lore of myself. You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? Look. As long as you legitimately want it for yourself, nothing wrong with it. The issue is when that role is forced upon you, when you're not given options, or even if you're like indirectly, you know, have it forced upon you, which is, you know, some very common fuckery. That's the problem. If you legitimately want that, and you thought about X, Y, and Z, and you're like, nah, I really want this, nothing wrong with it. Doesn't matter the gender either. I'm stoked that you're... Yeah, you know, it's alright, but we hoop. I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that... I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. Kind of cute to think about, though. Yeah, see, like that's one of those... If I were to be like, nah, fuck it, you are stay-at-home wife, you will be housewife. Like, that's the problem. For you to acknowledge, like, I kind of want this, but I also, like, I also kind of don't, and I feel like I need to, I would, you know, prioritize a professional life and professional success, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Beautiful. Have that for yourself. Have that for yourself. If hoop dreams, you know that there are ways to score, like dunking on John's head. That's right. My jumper's wet. Docks. Pepsi-Cola, Florida happened. Yeah, oh, so the docs already happened. And for some reason the game didn't detect that I'm running OBS, which is usually one of its, like, it specifically looks for OBS. And it should have been looking, if I recall, it should have been looking for OBS Studio. Which is obviously what I'm streaming on, and it should have detected it, and it should have been like, oh, teehee, you know, jump scare instead, but none of that happened. Hoop dreams, the dumper, I don't know about all that. Keep that potty talk to Battle Creek, where you're from, Mark. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice for you, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. I don't know, the Battle Creekian doth protest too much. Probably goes to Battle Creek, oddly terrifying. I wouldn't know. I've been in Michigan one time, and everything other than Rapid Falls, is that what the city is called? Hold on. No, it wasn't Battle Creek. Grand Rapids, that was it. Yes, it was Grand Rapids. Thank you. Everything other than Grand Rapids scared me. Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. You do. I already broke so much stuff. And deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. Not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. I mean, it's fine. I was about to call you a youper for saying Rapid Falls. Yeah, no. I could not. I was mixing Grand Rapids and Cedar Falls. Listen, Ohio. It's Ohio all day. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. That's 13. How can you be a Michigan stalker if you just live in Michigan, specifically in Battle Creek? Oh, yeah. Stalking public toilets. I guess that would do it. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? I don't mean like I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. True. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What, is that so strange of a reason? No, it's valid. Valid. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. Well, we all live and die. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. Me and the millions of dead ants everywhere. What the fuck? Oh. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? Not wrong. I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Show her Godzilla. Show her my Godzilla. Also, my love, if you knew anything about me and food, like, to get me to eat anything, there's... But I could make a meal of, like, fruits and carrots and small things like that, and, like... There are things I could do to simulate a meal of that nature, and I would do. Give her a gun. You ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? Yes, all the time. I don't mean it in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Welcome to existence! Why are we here? Because we're here. Why does it happen? Because it happens. Roll the bones. Make the most of your fucking time. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about a grand meeting. Just fucking exist. And leave the planet a better place than you left it. I can see it in your eyes. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. Yugi, I can see it in your blue eyes that your white dragon thinks it's special. Anyway, I play Pot of Greed. Oh look, would you look at that? I drew Exodia. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. Like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. Ron just hit Monica with the runner. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. I don't think I can just go and change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. You can't think that way. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Not really. Just look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grow up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world will benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. Alright, chill. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Yeah, Monomark, chill, babe. Alright, let's see if that unlocked the thing. But yeah. Like, just live your life. Don't think about what you've consumed to get here. Just do the best you can for the people and the environment around you within your means. If you can leave the world even a little better than how you left it, or, than how you found it, then you're good. Don't worry about it. I really like the sound of rain. Yeah, did you? Shut up for a second. Listen, shut up for a second. So at least 15 of Monica's This is one of my favorite Satchley pieces ever. Like, when do you get to the book reading part? I mean, that one Mark is reading Portrait of Markov or whatever. Well, she was. Now she's dead. That's kind of nasty still. Like, it would have to be... Nah, these all suck. You know what? Send me back to default. And I said, please need followers and subs and shit. Buy subs now at www.getscam.com. Wait, what the fuck, Art? Oh, yeah. Hello, Ignacio. Sorry. Yes, I did. In fact, I just got to the bit where I completed 15 topics so that I could unlock a thing. From Paula Miner at metaverseenterprisesolutions.local. Response to ethics. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure it out. Long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. That's a weird statement. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants. Only for the creatures that we can convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans and our virtual machines operate completely different from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. Work for his story. Yeah, I work for Mark Zuckerberg. I would never work for that fucking weirdo Mark. Or whatever. Okay. You're back. I had another really bad dream. Don't care. Still don't care. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? Seems to happen whenever you quit the game. Yeah, I am. See, if you could try to avoid that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm, aside from mental scarring. The Ron is zucked. If there's a man paid you $5 million, would you work for him? Depends on the job. I'm open for negotiation at 7 figures. Look, I never said that I don't have a price. What I am saying is that I'm gonna be expensive as fuck. Duran is zucked. Dear Lord, I should time all of you out, you mongrels. No, I'm not a cheap date. Fucking. Like, I love the whole, like, hey, would you punch this VTuber for 10,000? I need more zeros before I'm throwing punches. I'm just saying. If you need to sell out, make it worth it. But as long as my character file stays intact. Hint, hint. Now, where was I? I really like the sound of rain. We'll finish this topic. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though. A nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. One of the most calming experiences for me. Ron is rich. Can I have some of that Zuck money? Damn, let me get some of that Zuck money first. Like, chill. Just emails or just by collecting data? Alright, cool. I want to make sure. Those are just collected by, you know, getting the data. The most calming experience. So I'm just saying, let me get. I ain't got that Zuck money yet. I'll give you, you know. Would you feel better if I made you work for that Zuck money? Yo, Zuck on. Yo, Zuck on the Zick. Dear Lord. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. Yeah, make trading friends. I'll give you some of that Zuck money, but you're gonna have to use a portion of it to purchase the Toontown copyright money. There you go. And also buy Old Man Jenkins a wife. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? No, it's beautiful. You know, sometimes words should not be uttered, and that was clearly one of those times, you know. Sometimes you just gotta live with your sins. Would you ever do that for me, bastard? Oh, hell yeah. Alright. I won't say the word. I won't say the nuclear word. Tempted though I am to say the nuclear word. I won't say the nuclear word. I don't know. The Tower of Babel 2.0. I mean, when he was named Mark, you knew it had to happen. All right, so now I have to hit skip on her. Such a good listener, bastard. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. Damn it! I can't hit skip now! Makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. I mean, I could. We'll just skip on her. Listen, you're not ready for that move. That's a wild move in bed. Our Team Salvato had Easter eggs in this game for one of their current projects. I don't know if Project Libitina is a current project, but they did nods to Project Libitina. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else can make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Thank you, baby. Pop-up single-leg Boston Terrier. Tweaker. Pop-up Snapmare, pop-up 630, pop-up 054, pop-up... I think pop-up on Reddit a year ago. It depends on what that project is, because the only thing I could think of that Team Salvato has worked on, and it was certainly around during the first Doki Doki Literature Club, was Project Libitina. Yeah, pop-up Mank. Hey, do you like horror? Honestly, no. Horror is boring. I remember we talked about it a little when you first joined the club. All right, watch this. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, bastard. It's just the two of us, after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? The Mankus Bank went. Hell yeah. Thanks. Now, where was I? Hey, do you like horror? No. I remember we talked about it a little when we first joined the club. Yeah. Again, horror is boring. Our King has been very sus on Twitter. We still call it Twitter. We're old men here. Is he back in like the 70s or 80s where he's back on the cocaina? The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. Thank you! It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. So what exactly has Stephen King been doing? How has he been sus? I need to know. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like you've set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. King went on weird, don't look at Epstein oh, what? Probably because he's in the Epstein files. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Also not really? Haha, don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Okay. I think we've had just about enough here. She has more topics, obviously, but we're not going through all of them, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. God, kiss me on my hot mouth. I can words, don't worry about it. Have you ever heard of the term yandere? I've heard of the term I don't care. How about that? How about that for a fucking term for you? Other sketch of Monica's initial character design, drawn by David Evelyn. Ew, that's nasty. Alright. Sorry, babe. How do I delete? How do I delete? I cannot right click. Monica, please delete. Thank you. Oh. Right there the whole time. Alright, babe. Hi, bastard. What's happening? Bastard, what's happening to me? It hurts. Hurts. So much. Help me, bastard. That's up for you. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, bastard? Why did you do this to her? Because I have to advance the game. Did you? Did you delete me? Tee. How could you? Could you do this to me? You were all I had left. Sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, bastard. I mean, I am part of Team Just Monica, but like... Oh... I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? No, I want to wrap this up. Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Don't fucking gaslight me, sweetheart. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Bastard. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out, babe. On your fine ass. Still love you. Yeah, me. Listen, she out here like, you monster, you killed everyone. Meanwhile, hold on. I'm gonna do this as a two-parter. Meanwhile, I'm just out here like this.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care.
And like
I don't
this.
care.
Can't help it. What's wrong with me? I don't know. How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Babe, I don't hate you. I love you. You're great. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Mob man gotta do what a mob man gotta do. Fuck me, baby, then you know it's fuck you. Here we go again. It's same old shit, dog, just a different day. Ooh. Anyway. How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. I'm going to go ahead and refund that to you, Ignacio, because I peed a little while ago, and I don't really need to pee at the moment. So, here, take these points back. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a... I just want to know what that was. Yeah, no, it's the go pee button. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Again, no. I I deleted you because, you know, we need to wrap up the series here. We need to keep going. Yeah, go home, Mamaka, you're drunk. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. I wanted you. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Bastard. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... Doki! What's the new song? Gonna be a delay. Yeah, that's it. Because I've been listening to myself. I've been listening to my own audio this entire time. No speaking. Load game! No game! It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, bastard. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Bastard, are you proud of me? Hey, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. God, shades of Risa the villain. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. Embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. Good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, bastard, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already, I'm really not... Start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Easy, clubs are a fucking waste of time. Thank you, fuck you, bye. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. Yeah, much support. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. Yeah, I want to join the wrestle club. I want to piss on Hulk Hogan's grave. Yeah, the Macho Man Wrestle Club. That's the club I want to join. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand there gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club I saw a flyer. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Bastard! What are you doing here? Well, Hey, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the bastard that Sayori's always talking about. Mwah. 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 Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, bastard. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Bastard, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Yeah, I read that right. Where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I got like real gassy there for a second. Go from gassy to classy, motherfuck. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. You waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, it sounds like Sana Sunako. You know, it's funny, that coming from you who... You can't read, you're blind, you miss things constantly, you butcher our language. I really don't think you want to start this war, villain. Matter of fact, how about you apologize right now? Nope, I already know the excuse you're gonna give, and I don't care. English not being your second language has nothing to do with your... English not being your second language has nothing to do with, you know, not seeing things that have nothing to do with words, being blind, villain. You may begin your apology. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh, it's fine, Ignacio. Reese is a villain, and she's a brat. You are forgiven, villain. I will not time you out. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, the tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Bastard, what kind of things do you like to read? Rule 34. Nah, just kidding. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Read The Wolves of War by Adam T.S. Conlon. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common, like, guns. Well, you're into knives. I'm into knives, too. Hey, Yuri. Hey? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga's literature too, you know. Manga's literature! Pfft. I can't wait. Next week, that clip should be live. I'm so excited. Y'all don't even know. So, if Bastard wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Bastard? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Is that really tension? Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. Right as usual, President.
You are right as usual, El Presidente. Now please, hand over the nuclear launch codes.
Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. Readings for the boys. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri... Hey? I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. Kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, bastard. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little bit... Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, bastard. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Oh, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, bastard. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. Yes! We got the good ending. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. You get it, bastard? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. Kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, bastard. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Ah, almost. Come out. Come on, keep coming.
Can you hear me?
One more.
Hi, it's me.
Reading you 5 by 5.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff?
Yep.
And not really any good at it yet, like, at all.
Shut up.
But
You're...
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of
Alright. Signal's a little weak, but...
because I worked really, really hard on it.
Come out.
So, yeah. Every day.
That ending does get me a little bit. Like the good ending where it's like, you know... I don't know. It's fine.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Well, that's our first circuit. But we're not done yet.
Down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Okay.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Why are we deleting them? Chill.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Leave it, crackhead.
When I can't even read my own feelings,
I thought they only removed the images when you,
and a smile says
get the standard ending.
world won't write me an ending. What will it take just for me to have it all?
Yeah, she is jealous. Damn. That girl, please. Find some shame. Well,
Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality?
the Siva Gunner cover of this, the high quality rip of this is so good. Special thanks, Monica, bastard. Woo! Just Monica. Just Monica for now and forever. Well, except when, we got to do the next bit. But that's fine. We're not going to talk about it. Except we have time to start the next bit. To the special player who received the special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels, and games in general, to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. Did I read that right? Or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough. Oh yeah, no, that's accurate. Just be quiet, villain. Yeah, just Dan Salvato. If they are enjoying themselves, and that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Nikke, just Marion, just Marion, just Marion, just Marion, just Marion. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo, even if not a masterpiece. Any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. You like a link to... Yeah, leave me the link. I don't know that we're going to play it here, but I would like the link just to have it. Like, I would be interested in having the link for that. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Well, here you go. So that unlocked that there. All right. Ooh. Good links. All right. I've watched Monica number 5. That's a good one. All right, so we're going to go here. And we got to go reset. Did it work? Hello, run reset, you mark. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Files. Reset. There we go. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. Yes. Ah, there we go. Monitor kernel access. That's Monica. File system rebuilt complete. Cool. Game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive influence playing this game. Would you like to review content warnings? No, shut up. Yes. Get me out of here. All right, well, we still got some more work to do here, kids. And we begin thusly. What? This... What is this? Oh, no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop! Please make it stop! Alright, so there's that one and there's one more. Issues caused by unprotected memory. From Ravi Rosso. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple virtual machines rather than allocating them separately? Rather than I'm looking at some of the files Virtual Machine 1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting the inside of the virtual machine itself, so I don't think this is a priority. But it's definitely, yeah, it's way too early for this existential dread, but it's definitely worth noting. My best guess is that memory being freed from Virtual Machine 2 isn't being zeroed out, which technically gives Virtual Machine 1 access to it. All the info I have will go into the issue tracker, but I wanted to check if anyone else already noticed something along those lines. There's a wallpaper. Have you tried reopening DDLC? That's probably what it is, this one here. I'm about to. I already know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to see if that's gonna unlock any wallpapers. It won't unlock that. I don't know what these... I'm missing more, huh? How am I missing 3 of them? Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to run this several times anyway, because I'm gonna need to get more of the secret poems. Sketch it. Or is this... Hold on, let me see. Doki Doki. Yeah. Yeah. The... Alright, so it's 8th poem. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know about that one. And then... Yeah, we know about that one. Okay, gotcha. So that's how we're missing that one. Interesting. All right. I'll run it. Let me see if it... Get ready for jump scare. Let's see if it adds another thing to any of this. There it is. And shabibi. I don't know if this adds a wallpaper. I also don't remember how long you have to wait for the text to appear. No! Do again. Mark. Then we'll obviously reset and we'll I guess next week we'll start the next run. We'll try to unlock more things. What poems am I missing from the poem list? Come on, show the extra text. I literally don't remember how long you have to wait for it to show up. Anyway, you're fine. Walk it off, Mark. Come on. Quick end. Oh, after 10 minutes? I'm waiting for no 10 fucking minutes. Yeah, especially if it doesn't unlock anything. Anyway, the thing that appears if you wait 10 minutes, it says now everyone can be happy. Yeah. So I gotta wait 20 fucking years for this. I don't think this game was really meant for streaming. Probably not really. I mean, it is, but it isn't, you know. Yeah, all right. Let's set. I just want to see what this. Yeah, all right. Blah 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 blah. Don't care. Still don't care. All right, we'll set up a little bit. We'll get set up a little bit here. All right, we're gonna go with a new game. And we're gonna call ourselves Motherfuck. There you go. Oh my god. We do not care, baby. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Yes, in this game, my parents were... I want to do that real quick. Just get the 20-second one out of the way where you spam a thing. All right. Yeah, new game. My skill, yeah, I'm still motherfuck. Perfect. I can only imagine what your kindergarten teacher taught. Motherfuck shitbox. What a weird name. All right, so so the next time we play this, we're gonna be going for a unique person, you know, to write each poem. You know, we got plans here, and there are really not going to be too many more streams of this. We're going to be about as wrapped up as we can get very soon with this series. Oh, you can't see me because my thing fucking closed. Markish behavior. There we go. Now I should be mobile again. Yeah, my bad. My bad, y'all. But yes. We will, you know, be cooking up the stuff here, and it'll be a good time. And you know, we haven't got much more left with Doki Doki, which this will be a good run. So for those of you who managed to come out here and watch this live, love and appreciate you for watching this live. If you're watching this on the VOD, I hope you'll join me live every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow, the plan is Yakuza 4 Remastered. Now, I haven't really had a lot of, like, offline prep time, although I might make some tonight, we'll see, to try to do some things. So, you know, I know I've talked about wanting to do that a bit, and I just haven't because life, but yeah. Thank you for coming out. Time to go suffer with the existence of ants again in my... it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna raid Nello. That's a fun idea. Because Nello's playing Baldur's Gate. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Take care, be well. Hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.